Okay, for people in Stat 3311, I want you to use something called the Rcmdr, and I'll show you how to download it for your home use. And again, this is going to be on Windows. I'll show you how to use it on the Mac in a little bit. So what you want to do is install, I want to make sure you've got your cursor, install.packages, open paren, open quote, R, capital R, lowercase cmdr, close quote, then DEPEN equal capital word true, close paren, and hit enter. And it's going to ask you probably, do you want to create a personal library? And you're going to say yes, yes, depending on how you have it set up. And it's going to ask you about the mirror that you want to download it from. And remember we talked about the HTTP? You want to go back to the HTTP mirrors. Okay, now when you're doing these, when you're downloading packages like that, instead of using the one from Austria, more likely than not, you want to use the local ones from the USA. You want to use the Texas one. The reason being that you have to download about 1 million packages. On here, and you don't want to have to download those from overseas. Okay, so you've got all these, and it's going to ask you, do you want to download from source? And you're going to say no to any of those. Trust me on this one, just say no. And let it just whip through all this stuff. So it's going to download, I don't remember how many packages. At one point in time, it was like around 100 or 120. I don't remember if that's true anymore. Okay. You can hear my dog playing with stuff in the background. See, lots of packages. And the difference between regular R and using the Rcmdr is that it's all menu driven rather than command line driven. Okay, so now we need to test this out, make sure it works okay, and you're going to put in library, open parentheses, capital R, CMDR. Remember, R is case sensitive. Hit return, and it's going to ask you, yeah, it's still needs a couple packages. Just say yes. Just say okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, and there you have the commander. Let me blow it up a little bit. Okay, and it's really hard to see on the screen. Well, no, it doesn't let me do anything on here, but it's actually pretty cool, and you can run all kind of stuff on here, and we'll go through more of it in class, but this is just a check to make sure it works. So let's just do a quick probability distribution. So I'm going to click on distribution, continuous distribution. Let's go to normal, and normal probabilities, and I'll say I want to see that the probability is less than 1.28, and I'm going to run off the standard normal, and I want it to run off the lower tail. Lower tail is less than, and just click on OK, and it gave me 0.8997, which is about right. That's as it should be. Okay, so we know that it runs. So when we're ready to quit, we click on File, Exit, and if you just want to get out of the commander, you just hit Exit, OK. Save the script file. The script file is the top. No, we don't want to save that. If we want to save the markdown file, I'll explain that later. No, we don't. Save the output. The output is the lower. No, we don't. And that just brings us back to R. When we want to quit from R, we just use Q, open, close, paren, and hit enter. If we want to save the workspace, oh sure, why not? And that gets us out. Okay, great.